Okay, now the next thing we've got to do is remove the handbrake mechanism, which is on the top of this caliper, and it's withdrawn out of the hole in the top of the cage. And after we've done that, we've got to cut the wire lockings that are holding the caliper bolts onto its mounting, and they are on the back of here. So in this case, I'm not sure that this rear suspension has had much work done in the last 45 years, and it does make sense to try and free things up as much as you can with large amounts of easing oil. So I do that as I go at every opportunity, and now I've got to turn the cage over so that I can get to the top and remove the handbrake mechanism. So be very careful how you do this. Don't strain yourself, but you will see that I can rock it on those two pieces of wood without really lifting it. Once I've brought it down a bit, I will then be able to turn it over like that. Now I'm ready to get the handbrake mechanism out of the car. I've knocked back the tab washers on this fixing washer here. I've unscrewed these two bolts and I'm ready to take those out. There we go. Oh, now that's fallen down. So let's retrieve that. Now that is actually a spring which acts on the two handbrake pads and pushes them back apart off the disc after each application. And once you've done that, it should be loose and we can work it down. There we go. And remove it out of the hole on the top of the IRS cage. Yeah? The next job, now that we've got the handbrake off, is to remove the two caliper bolts. Now I'm trying to look in here at the back of the caliper. There's one of the bolts there, and you can see a hole in it, and it's got a wire, and what you've got to do is get in there with some long nose pliers, and you've got to cut that wire and you've got to pull it out. And again, that is not easy. You've got to pull it out from both sides of the caliper. Managed to get the wire off both ends. This is what it looks like. It's twisted wire being twisted through the hole in the bolt. It's holding the caliper on just so that it can't come off, even if it does come loose. Yeah? So I've got that off, and now I'm ready to undo that. It's a 5/8 bolt. I've got two of those to undo, and they are on very tight. So you've got to use good technique and get both of those off without burying them over.